Tonight on Evening.
Stand up, kids up!
The Port Townsend teen who found a voice cheerleading.
Just to see the kids just really take him in and embrace him has just been super emotional for me.
I'm John Richards. Coming up, I'm going to tell you where to buy the music that matters.
50 Shades Fan Week continues.
This is from a male fan.
Okay.
He says, now that Christian...
I have a male fan.
You do have a male fan.
Oh.
Tonight, Kim takes your questions to Christian Grey himself.
And I'm Jim Dever, backstage at Safeco Field. It's definitely wintertime in Western Washington, but the Mariners are already rolling into spring.
A lot of conditioning equipment.
The pallets of baseballs, the pallets of bats.
It's moving day here at Safeco Field, or as they call it in the baseball business, truck day.
So there's a lot of stuff.
How much stuff? About 40,000 pounds of it.
Everybody has to work today.
Mariners clubhouse manager Ryan Stiles is making sure this 53-foot trailer gets loaded with all the essentials. Everything that players, coaches, and family members want or need for 45 days of spring training in Arizona. 1,000 bags of sunflowers? Check. Golf clubs? Gatorade? Got it.
Yeah, it's not just equipment, it's everything.
Everything from baseballs
580 dozen
to bubble gum.
So you have to make sure and bring everything that each guy likes.
Head athletic trainer Rick Griffin and his staff have to pack up their entire operation for Peoria.
Ron Scano's got a massage chair back there that's gigantic.
We're actually trying to figure out how we're going to get that on.
It's big and it's a hassle to move.
4-person job.
But no matter how extreme, everything that fits gets a ride.
We've never had an issue where we had to say no.
Forget what you've heard about opening day. The real start of the Mariners season is truck day.
You just don't want to forget something.
Hard to believe spring training starts in just a week, especially with all the snow that's still on the ground. Hey, you shared some of your favorite snow day videos with us. Our favorites, of course, are the ones that include animals. Woodland Park Zoo shared this video of Kima, the grizzly bear. It looks like she's trying to make snow angels, or are they called snow bears in this case? Not sure. The Arctic fox named Hudson was right at home. He couldn't keep still playing in the snow for the very first time. Isn't that adorable? You also sent us video of your pets enjoying the snow day. This is from Jessica. Peach, the mini golden doodle, seemed to be having a good time playing in the fresh powder even though it buried her. These are small dog problems, aren't they? This slow motion, it's a slow motion video. It captured, you're not seeing things. It is a slow motion video. It captured the pure joy of this pup running in the snow. Thank you to Megan for that. And on Facebook, Berdine sent us this one. Check out Hunter, a 10-week-old mini Australian Shepherd. It was a little timid at first, but quickly realized that snow is actually a lot of fun. Well, we recently heard from a teacher at a Port Townsend high school who said there's a bit of a miracle going on there right now. A student with autism who hasn't spoken since the 6th grade asked to join the cheer team. Here's Michael with that story.
The Port Townsend High varsity girls basketball game isn't over yet. But there's already a huge victory happening in this gym.
We got a minute, you ready to go out there?
Yeah.
It may not look like much, but for Nick Hammond, it's a pretty big deal.
He doesn't talk. When people do hear him say something, they're shocked.
Nick hasn't talked in school since 6th grade.
So you already played it before, right?
Yeah, when I got here.
Now, he not only talks, he's on the cheer team. Nick's mom, Brandy, noticed her son was different when he was a baby.
Pretty much right away.
But she didn't seek a diagnosis till he was 5.
Just didn't want a label, and I'm okay with the label now. It's an important label. He is autistic.
He grew into a tall kid with a big personality.
But he has this sense of wit, and he's a jokester.
That he kept hidden.
And I knew that we had to do something to try and see if we could break him out of his shell, because he was choosing not to speak here at school.
Then, when they gave him nutritional supplements last year for stomach pain, something else happened.
And then he requested to work with the cheer squad.
I was worried
how he was going to do, if it was going to be something that he really enjoyed. But after that first week, seeing him with the girls and the other 2 mascots on the team, every concern that I have went out the window, really.
Now he's a high-fiving, sign-waving Red Hawk, and he's after the mascot job.
Does it get hot in that thing?
Yeah, it gets pretty hot in there.
Can you see in it?
A massive accomplishment for someone with autism.
I always thought that my son was never going to be part of a group, never be part of a social group. Just to see the kids just really take him in and really embrace him has just been super emotional for me.
Nick has found his voice, and it's a typical teenager's voice.
The girls like having him at practice. He likes to joke with them. He likes to give them a hard time. He doesn't like our music.
He doesn't like the music you play when you guys dance.
I like rock. I like rock better.
After the Red Hawks win in overtime, Nick joins his squad for a post-game tradition, singing Port Townsend's alma mater. Everyone has something to celebrate tonight.
He's doing what all the other kids do. He's talking, he's laughing, he's having fun, and he's getting to enjoy something that all the other kids have always enjoyed.
Nick graduates this year, and we wish him all the best. Go Port Townsend Red Hawks! Well, we love hearing from you, the viewer. It's something we do every Tuesday in our evening inbox, reporting to you tonight from the Columbia Center in downtown Seattle.
Kirsten writes, I love your show so much. Can I purchase any swag?
Oh,
absolutely.
That's kind of a good idea.
No, you can have, not the pants. You can have the belt. It's an evening belt. It is $100 game worn.
It is not an even. I think that would be cool though.
Yeah, we should have something that says evening
like
on it.
T-shirts.
People can buy and.
By the way, my microphone was attached to that belt, so I'm adjusting.
Okay,
go ahead.
You go ahead
and
continue.
continue.
Okay, so
how about a good idea, swag like
beer
that
koozie.
Idea.
Beer koozie is a great idea. Hey, speaking of alcoholic beverages, we did a story. Well, you said beer koozie.
Okay,
this is called a transition. We did a story about the Drunken Tomato, who is a local woman who has made a career out of judging.
Drinking too much?
No, out of judging Bloody Marys around the world. And we got a lot of feedback about the best Bloody Marys that people have tried in our region. Including, this one stands out. Kathy sent us a picture of the Bloody Mary from the garage in Bremerton. Look at that.
Oh, that's a beauty.
I mean, it is actually a salad with a giant side of meat attached.
Oh my
and
God.
Peppers. So, the garage in Bremerton for excellent Bloody Marys.
Check that out.
Micah says, OMG. I believe that stands for, no, I'm hip. Oh my God, I'm dying watching tonight's show. When the boys are chatting, the groundhog is sitting in the back eating soup.
That was
at the pho restaurant.
From Groundhog's Day. Okay, so what happened here? Because I wasn't with you guys.
We had a groundhog visit us. People don't know groundhogs like Easter bunnies or make-believe creatures, but apparently we had one in the background almost the entire show.
And when the groundhog eats the pho, it means 6 more weeks of winter. Just saying.
Sorry.
We love hearing from you. Send us your email, tweet, or Facebook message. It might just end up right here on the show.
Kim Holcomb has 50 Shades of Fan questions for Jamie Dornan.
The first one is from Lindsay in Seattle.
And KEXP on the music that matters this week. Right after this.
Heavy snow, power outages, schools closed. Winter weather continues to hit Western Washington. The King 5 News team is keeping you updated. Be ready for what's coming.
It's a question we find ourselves asking all the time. Is it worth it? Tomorrow on King 5 Mornings, find out if it's really worth it to purchase travel or rental car insurance for your next getaway. Tomorrow on King 5 Mornings.
Hey man. Sorry man, I can't make it. It's okay. I'm sending a friend.
What's up? I hear somebody needs a fifth.
I'd make a fan's day every day.
Diamonds, 1 carat studs $5.99, 1 carat solitaires $9.90, 1 carat certified $19.90, with diamond mounting $24.90. Thousands of GIA diamonds and designer rings, set while you watch. Buy direct. The Jewelry Exchange, Renton.
Let's go, come on!
It's time for new beginnings.
Thank you.
New adventures.
Fish!
New inspiration.
So beautiful.
It's time for life in the all-wheel drive 2017 Toyota RAV4 with Toyota Safety Sense Standard. Lease this new RAV4 LE all-wheel drive for just $199 a month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
I try to crack the code when I can, or certainly look up what they're talking about.
My daughter's been asked many times, like, for people to skip school, to hold their phone and take it to class to class.
Michael here with Evening Eats at a joint that smokes their meat for up to 16 hours. Drunky's Two-Shoe Barbecue. The one-of-a-kind decor like this chainsaw chandelier and booths made from pickup trucks might get you in the door, but the food will certainly keep you coming back. Everything from the sauces to the dry rub is custom made to get that perfect Central Texas taste. We tested smoked chicken that's been brined for 3 days, Drunky's deluxe pork loin and pork belly sandwich, and smoked bone marrow. You just stick her out of there? Drunky's is located smack dab in between Fremont and Ballard and is open 7 days a week.
Welcome back to Safeco Field as the Mariners are packing up for Peoria. I am just tingling with excitement. I think you could probably see that. It's because this weekend, the 50 Shades series returns to theaters. Now, there's plenty of beautiful skyline shots of Seattle, but the thing the fans really have their eyes on is star Jamie Dornan. Kim thought it might be fun to let the fans speak directly to the star.
I have a bunch of fan questions for
Okay.
you. Christian Grey in the movie has a lot of strong women in his life who make him better. I want to know, Jamie, who is a woman in your life that has made you a better man?
My wife, immeasurably. I like to think most men can say that about their wives. That's definitely true for me, yeah.
This is from a male fan.
Okay.
He says, now that Christian...
I have a male fan.
You do have a male fan.
Oh.
Now that Christian is much more human than in the first movie, more approachable, did you bring something from yourself, something personal, to help you play the character?
Not really. I felt that it lived within him anyway, and we just didn't get a chance to see it before. But the version of him that we see in the second and third films, I think, is much closer to me, and there's more elements of me as Jamie probably going into it, which I was more comfortable with. Yeah, I agree with him. I think, you know, he's definitely more relatable and human in Darker.
How do your kids react when you have to change your look for work? Like when you have to shave off your beard or go bald? I'm just really curious.
Yeah, it's tricky. My 3-year-old will give me a very blunt appraisal. I always warn them first. I mean, our other daughter isn't even 1 yet, so she doesn't really know. But it's trickier for her because she gets so used to me looking a certain way, and I can't say, here, Daddy has to cut his hair tomorrow, because she doesn't understand what I'm saying. So she has had a few shocks.
What do you think you will be doing right now if you were an actor?
I'd be drinking alone in Ireland.
What would you be drinking?
Guinness, probably. A wee whiskey chaser. Probably something in sport. Not playing it, but it's a big passion of mine, so I would have probably dwindled my way in. Jerry Maguire, probably. I think every guy watched that and went, oh, I want to be like a sports agent. I was probably that guy.
When we talked to you for a film at the end of last year, you said you still had not been to Seattle yet. Has that been rectified?
I have not been to Seattle yet. Isn't that terrible?
What do we have to do to get you there?
Invite me or something. I don't know.
You are officially invited.
Okay, great. I'll be there. I'll be there.
So you come back home.
All right, we'll hold you to that, Jamie. Kim has more 50 Shades coverage tomorrow night. She talks to the other big star, Dakota Johnson. Well, if live music is your scene, we have it all covered. As a matter of fact, more specifically, John Richards from KEXP has it all covered with this week's Music That Matters.
I am here at the KEXP Gathering Space, and Light in the Attic is the record store that opened up here recently, and you can get all your vinyl needs here, including a lot of the artists that I will mention to you, like Cherry Glazer. I'm sure the record is sitting back here, fingers crossed. It's called Apocalyptic, and they're coming to town playing the Crocodile. You can catch Cherry Glazer tomorrow night in Belltown at the Crocodile. Catch them live at KEXP tomorrow at noon. All right, great band coming to town Wednesday and Thursday night at one of my favorite venues, Columbia City Theater.
This is the number, please look it over. Everything else is just a distraction.
Pinback is touring to celebrate the 10th anniversary of their album Autumn of the Seraphs. Coming up on Saturday, a long-running band here in town, great shoegaze band, loud band. They're called Kinski. You can catch them at the Sunset in Ballard, and they say they're working on brand new material and demos this month. Another two-night stand coming up, this time up on Capitol Hill at Barboza. Great band Surfer Blood are going to be there Saturday and Sunday night.
Like a Pentecostal choir on Sunday.
Here they are live on KEXP, and they're in support of their brand new album, Snowdonia. Okay, there's a great local duo I'd like to tell you about. They're called Sisters. They have a couple of sold-out shows coming up at Soul Repair, but you can catch them on my morning show on Monday at 9:30. They are celebrating the release of their debut album called Drink Champagne. We probably won't be drinking champagne, probably be drinking coffee that morning. There's coffee here too. That does it for me. I'm John Richards, and this has been The Music That Matters.
Thanks, John. You can catch John weekday mornings on 90.3 KEXP. Do you need a little help with that? Watch your back. Be careful. Don't, when you bend, use your knees. We'll be right back. Use your knees.
Scene 39, take 1.
Go behind the scenes of a movie starring an elusive Northwest icon next.
It's light, it's clean, it's sexy.
Hit the town with a rising culinary star and an all-new Where the Chefs Eat. Plus, Kim's got John Wick star Keanu Reeves and 50 Shades Dakota Johnson. Evening, tomorrow at 7:30 on King 5.
I love that summer feeling. I don't want it ever leaving. Breathing in the sky that's so clear.
Happiness is calling at sandiego.org.
Play and earn your free gift each week this month at Tulalip Resort Casino. Earn 1,500 points every Monday to collect your set of morning kitchen essentials. Find all the details at TulalipCasino.com.
Murphy's Law says when life gives you ingredients for chaos, chaos will happen. Papa Murphy's Law says when you have ingredients like scratch-made dough and cheese that's grated from a block, not poured from a bag, peace will reign at dinner time. Murphy's Law of destruction. Papa Murphy's Law of delicious. Tonight, home bake a large Papa's all-meat pizza, just $9. Now with more meat. Papa Murphy's.
Are cracks and settlement issues ruining your house? Your #1 investment? Robbins & Company offers a logical and permanent repair solution that comes with a lifetime warranty. Our state-of-the-art hydraulic pier system is second to none. At Robbins & Company, we've been helping people get their foundations back to level and true since 1952. Check us out online and call for a free estimate.
Robbins & Company, ROBBINS.
Are you a Voice superfan? Can you name Adam's first hit single or Gwen's first band? Oh, too easy? Prove it. Take the CenturyLink Raise Your Voice Challenge at king5.com/The Voice. Let's see what you got for a chance to win a trip to a live taping of NBC's The Voice. Take the challenge, win a trip, and watch The Voice premiere Monday, February 27th at 8 p.m. Only on King 5.
I love that summer feeling. I don't want it ever leaving. Breathing in the sky that's so clear.
Plan your family vacation at sandiego.org.
Welcome back. A show of hands. Who believes in Bigfoot? Anybody? Anybody? Well, there have been hundreds of sightings here in Washington State, which makes this the perfect place for a new Sasquatch movie.
Okay, here we go. Let's go sound.
Sound's rolling.
Camera.
Slate. Scene 39, take 1.
This movie crew isn't in Hollywood. They're in the forests near Snoqualmie Pass, shooting a movie that stars a Pacific Northwest icon. Valley of the Sasquatch is a feature film being made by the October People, a Seattle production company that specializes in horror.
Cut.
Director and writer John Portanova thinks something fearsome lurks in his native Washington woods.
Yes, I believe in Sasquatch. The reason I wrote this film is because since I was a little kid, I've been reading stories about Bigfoot, checking out books from the library and freaking myself out.
Now he wants to freak out others with this Made in Washington film.
You like it?
This movie is about a father and a son who move into an old family cabin after a series of tragic losses. A cabin that happens to be in, well, the Valley of the Sasquatch. John used actual accounts of Pacific Northwest encounters for his script, so this film's Bigfoot will be more realistic.
But it's going to be really awesome. We're going to go full man in suit, practical effects. My dream would be that this movie has no computer effects in it.
As this crew works to tell a new tale about a Northwest legend, they hope before the shoot wraps, they'll have a Bigfoot story of their own.
And so I'll be sitting here, planning out a shot, we're setting up the scene, and I hear rustles out in the bushes. I turn around, I just see a dark figure. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna see Bigfoot when we're making the movie.
Valley of the Sasquatch has been renamed Hunting Grounds, and it has its video-on-demand release today. So download immediately.
I'm not an off-the-bat hugger.
No.
Up next, Evening Gets Personal with Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake.
It's light, it's clean, it's sexy.
Hit the town with a rising culinary star and an all-new Where the Chefs Eat. Plus, Kim's got John Wick star Keanu Reeves and 50 Shades Dakota Johnson. Evening, tomorrow at 7:30 on King 5.
It's time to change your perspective. To walk the walk.
I'm still hanging out.
To feel good about yourself and the planet.
Who's a good girl?
It's time for life in the exhilarating, innovative 2017 Toyota Prius. With Toyota Safety Sense Standard, lease this new Prius now for $279 a month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Diamonds, the jewelry exchange, has 2-carat solitaires for $19.90, certified 2-carat for $59.90, 3-carat rings for $69.90, and most sizes and grades of GIA diamonds, all with a low price guarantee. Buy direct. The Jewelry Exchange Renton.
People just can't get enough of me and my discounts. So this year they're getting a whole lot more. Box 365, the calendar. Everyone knows my paperless, safe driver, and multi-card discounts, but they're about to see a whole new side of me. Heck, I can get you over $600 in savings. Chop chop. Do I look like I've been hurt before? Because I've been hurt before.
Actually, your session is up.
Hang on. I call this next look Junior Year Abroad.
We belong to the light, we belong to the thunder. We belong to the sound of the words we've both fallen under.
When you find something worth waiting for, we'll help you invest to protect it for the future. Financial guidance while you're mastering life. From Chase, so you can.
There's nothing better than coming back home. I'm Steve Bunin. As a kid, I was a bat boy for the Mariners, helping Ken Griffey Jr. at home plate. Now I've moved back to Seattle with my own family for another dream job, joining Joyce and the gang on King 5 mornings, and helping you prepare for the day ahead. See you tomorrow on King 5 mornings.
Tonight,
Best thing that ever happened to me was you telling me that you'd marry me.
see how one show has found a way to touch us all.
It's my grandmother's ring. You have changed the way I think about love.
New This Is Us, tonight on NBC.
The wanted criminal is targeting 51 directly.
An attack on the firehouse
He said that you guys left him to die.
Hey!
is completely
You want me?
personal.
Daisy!
New Chicago Fire, tonight on NBC.
Welcome back to Safeco Field as the Mariners are packing up and getting ready to head on down to spring training. Well, today on Blu-ray and DVD, it is the release of Trolls, the hit kids movie. And two of the stars talked to Kim about the movie, about music, and about hugging strangers.
Hi, I'm Anna Kendrick.
And I'm Justin Timberlake.
I got that sunshine in my pocket.
They say the best jobs never feel like work. And that appears to have been the case for Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake making the movie Trolls.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good.
They provided the voices for two miniature magical creatures whose days are devoted to singing, dancing, and hugging.
Hug time!
Sing, dance, hug. Which are you most comfortable doing with a stranger?
Dancing, like, yeah, I think I've actually.
Yeah, I'd
when
say
I
that's
don't
the least
remember.
offensive.
When I don't, yeah.
You want to just hug like someone if you've been introduced? Are you a hugger or no?
I'm not an
No,
off
I'm
the
not
bat
really.
hugger.
No, I don't, and I've never enjoyed a perfunctory hug.
Okay. I'm bad
like
at those. I'm a little bad at those.
I like
Are you? You're a hugger.
I am, and I go in and midway there, I'm like, oh God, they don't want it. But
it's too late.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Anna's character does the most singing on screen, but as the film's executive music producer, Justin was always in the background while she recorded.
Under the lights when everything goes.
Like every time I get the opportunity to sing in something, I'm like, well, surely this is the last one. Like this is the last time, and it just keeps happening, and it makes me
Samesies.
very. Branch, my man, you are right on time.
Oh, right, like you knew I was coming.
your character is a true optimist, and your character is a bit of a pessimist. Who do you think you really are at heart, if you're being honest with yourself?
I'm gonna follow that question with a question, which is, what time of day are we talking?
Mornings.
Pre-coffee?
Yes.
I'm definitely more my character.
You?
I'm more of a pessimist. I'm definitely a worrier.
Okay.
Also, so even if I'm in a great mood, I love to
You'll
ruin
find a way.
that.
Who do you want this movie to be for? Like, what age do you think is perfect for this film?
Everyone. Something in there for kids that, like you said, that you would be so happy that they would, you know, enjoy and has a great message, but also, you know, those jokes get slid in there that only the three of us can understand and they wouldn't get. So I think there's something in there for everybody. Not to just throw a tagline at you.
But there you have it.
Trolls is rated PG. It is now out today on Blu-ray and DVD. And now you know, if you see Justin or Anna, no hugs. If you see Kim, it's perfectly all right. We hug her all day long around the office. Tomorrow on Evening, we're going to check in with a local chef who tells us his favorite places to go eat. And up next, it's a brand new episode of The Wall. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you in Arizona. Good night.